Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors.
Obey my commands at all times. It's a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Opening stanza of this 12-round fight. Kenny, the expectation in a matchup like this, a power puncher versus power puncher, is that the fight's not going to last long. But what if it does? Then what?
The guy with less power is going to win because he's a guy that has a reserve in a place that he's ready to go to in case the power's not there.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Each man able to land an uppercut. It's as if they couldn't wait for the opening bell. Going at it right from the start, and we're still in the first round. Good stuff.
So it's like watching the Pirates of the Caribbean and the Pacific and the Atlantic and the Indian Ocean. Everything.
A big left hand by Big. Good looking combo by Big. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. How about that exchange? Oh, and there you go. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Nice job coming back with the hook by Big. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Good return fire that time. Back and forth exchange. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. You can see there's blood on his cheek. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. A hook for you and a hook right back. Now that's some fine work right there by Big. Big showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. It's been a recent trend, Teddy, where we've seen in the heavyweight division a lot of Eastern Europeans dominating. Why do you think that is?
Same thing in basketball. I don't think they're the better athletes, but you know what? There's an urgency. There's a real hunger. This is their opportunity. The fighters over here and the basketball players, for that part, they have too many options here. Over there, they make the most of it, and fundamentally, they're very sound.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Big. Good block by Bad Intentions. Now that's some sharp offensive maestro work there by Big. How is he able to do this? How is he able to take these shots?
You know, one time Muhammad Ali talked about taking a chin. He had one of the great chins of all time. And what he basically talked about was that when you start to get hit those shots, you start to go down a hallway. And then you go into a gray room. You go from a light room to a gray room. And at the end of the hallway, you see a dark room. You don't want to go to that dark room. And you have a choice. You put your feet down and you start backing up. I'm not going to that dark room. This guy is not being taken to that dark room.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Unable to score with the hook. Not precise at all by Bad Intentions. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Last 10 seconds. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
That's a good block by Bad Intentions. Good-looking counterpunch. Beautiful job of just timing things there with the counterpunch early in this fight.
Well, timing. I'm glad you said that, timing, because timing is connected to counterpunching. It was a beautiful job.
Nice job to land that counterpunch and getting away from one of his own by Big. Very nice defensive guard there. Bad Intentions is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Able to counter that attack. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. Boy, that's a big gash there on the cheek. Comes right back with a shot of his own. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. the 4th round. Lands the counter. Able to get rid of that one. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Big. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. And he returns on that exchange. On the mark, the counter punch by Big. A well-placed left hand by Bad Intentions. Well-placed shot after landing there again. Good block by Big. Throws a counter punch there. Nice block by Big. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counter punch by Big. He is very much being tested here, even though he's likely up on the scorecards. He's getting a real test here.
Yeah, Joe, a test that will serve him in the future. If he goes on to win this fight, which I think he will, he's going to take what he learned here today, what he gained here today, and it's going to serve him as he moves forward in his career.
End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counter-punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. What a good counter punch by Big. A crafty counter punch after a fine defensive effort by Big. They are bringing out the best in each other. I mean, you can just tell when they meet up in the middle of this ring, they're bringing out the best in each other. A little defense turns to offense by Big. Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly each guy wants it.
Joe, this is the kind of fight that it has nothing to do about money. It has everything to do about legacy. How they're going to be remembered.
A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Big. check is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Able to dismiss that body shot. And his nose has started to bleed. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Trying to take away the wheels, going to the body with the double jab. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Oh, what an exchange! A headshot blocked. Blocks the headshot. Accurate counter punch by Bad Intentions. Has got to find a way to protect that eye. The cut has worsened, and if it gets any worse, you got to think this fight is coming to an end immediately.
Well, what's going to matter is when the doctor finally gets caught up and looks at it is, Joe, not how bad the cut looks or even how graphic it is to the fans out there, but where it's at. The doctor will look to see whether or not it's the kind of cut that if it gets worse, it could actually be physically damaging to his career.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. And a sharp counter punch by Bad Intentions. A crafty counter punch after a fine defensive effort by Big. Big's punch stats have shown one thing to me, and that he is committed and effective with the jab tonight, and that's making it so that he can then get the payoff on the inside.
Yeah, exactly. It's getting him there. It's opening the door. It's bringing him into that room, so to speak, where he's able to get a clean alleyway to get in there safe and then go to work.
Oh, very nice. Smart counter punch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Come to the end of the round. Always interesting to see how things will play out in our fights. Teddy, it's always great anticipation when we come sit ringside and the build-up of what's going to happen.
Yeah, it is. And it's always great having a little electricity in the crowd. You know, it helps. I know it helps me with the broadcast to know that you have these passionate fans that are around.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. left hand by Big. Very clean offense from defense by Big.
Teddy, so much work in the gym goes into head movement and how to hit a moving target. Doesn't matter in this fight tonight.
No, this guy doesn't move his head. The old timers would say he gets insulted if you miss him.
Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Didn't get it done going to the body there. And a smart counterpunch by Bad Intentions. "60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Nice block by Bad Intentions. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
He missed with that headshot. Throws a counterpunch there. So the round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas sitting with you ringside. I know you had a very busy week before you flew here out to broadcast this fight, doing your charitable contributions back in Staten Island with the Dr. Theodore Atlas Foundation.
Yeah, thank you for bringing that up, Joe. We did well. We had our dinner, our yearly dinner, where we're able to raise money to help people that are in need, people that have nowhere else to go for help, whether it's a mother that can't pay the cancer treatment for a 7-year-old daughter, and we're able to pick up that insurance. But the thing that I want to take a second to thank everybody for is that it's a collective effort. It's all the people that allow us the resources to go out there and help those people.
And he's able to put his punches together. That's a nice looking combo.
Well, that's the benefit of 2 and 3 instead of 1.
That just missed. On the mark, the counterpunch by Big. Nice block by Big. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. What a good counterpunch by Bad Intentions. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Teddy, it just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Way to block there. Nice block by Bad Intentions. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, he gets caught.
Good block by Bad Intentions. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay. And he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
We got an interesting fight here. It looks like one man is seemingly in control, but the other is still live, is still game, is still capable. May need to hit that jackpot, though.
Well, he probably does need that knockout. So right now he has to adjust his game plan, his thinking a little bit. He's got to look for a spot to land one big shot. Maybe when he's pulling out.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. And there he counters back against his opponent.
Get on that.
And now they start round number 10. Good block by Bad Intentions. Oh boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. No doubt about it, he's hurt. He could go down, but he's doing the right thing here, just getting the heck away.
He's staying away right now, but what he's going to have to do now is deal with his opponent when he starts coming close. He's going to have to find a way for offense. Keep him honest a little.
Keeping his hands up, getting away of his opponent's effort. Oh, and there you go. He is floored by a big uppercut. So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Hey, no holding, no holding. Come on, punch it out.
Well-placed counter punch by Big. Holy cow! He is not in good shape. He could. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
Good block by Bad Intentions. Big is able to avoid that punch.
Making adjustments are such a big part of the sport of boxing. It is the sweet science indeed. Now we have an opponent who is knocked down, who switches up his style. But if you're on the other side, how do you react to that?
Well, in my way, I say, hey, this is a polygraph test. This is a lie detector test to a fighter. It's telling me that he really is hurt. You know, he's not going to tell me that verbally. He's not going to say, hey, I'm hurt. But by switching to something that he's never done before, he's basically telling me that news, that information, and I have to use that information.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Excellent counter punch by Big. Big's ability to utilize that jab is really making this a very easy fight. He likes to get to the inside. Now he's got the key to that door.
Yeah, well, first of all, it's controlling the outside. You know, it's keeping his opponent defensively, and it's setting up, as you just said, offensive opportunities in the kitchen.
Looking like a tired fighter right now. You can tell his energy level is depleted ever since that knockdown.
Well, right now he needs a time capsule. He has to go back in time. And remember, he's been in this position before. And that will give him confidence. Yeah, I know you hate bad memories, but that will say, hey, I overcame it before. I made the right choice. Do it again.
The counter. End of the round here on our fight night. Always a good time to come here to this venue. Take great fans. I mean, wherever we go on our fight night tour, we have great fans.
Yeah, passionate fans, fans that know the fighters and care about the sport.
Keep it going. Beat him
He is hurt and damaged, but he's doing a real nice job of just staying away from the danger.
And now he's got to find a little bit of a way to create offense without getting into that danger zone again.
Showing you some defense there with the block. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. What a fight. What a great, non-stop action fight this has been. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. That was not well targeted by bad intentions. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landed. Oh, that's got him right to the head and right to the canvas. This fight is over. Big's gonna be partying tonight. A knockout victory. Big's your winner by knockout victory.
I feel like I just came out of the movie theater, Joe, and I did not expect that ending.